need to go stretch.
I feel so good.
And this happens when I train, like I get in my head and then I'm like,
My body doesn't really want to do the other side. I think we did it.
With your boo type shit. She ready to suck it up like a soup type shit. You going against the guys and you gon' lose type shit.
good morning, guys. So, it's been a few days. It has been a few days since we've been together. I haven't vlogged since, actually, I'm not really sure how much footage I got this week, but it doesn't even matter because today is the day we are getting on this pole and we are strength building today. I have had too much fun this week and actually a little stressed too because I think the last time I filmed maybe was when we went car shopping, I guess. And we may have settled on a car, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Today is all about strength building and we're getting on the pole. So I'm ready. We pre-gaming a little bit, listening to some music, getting some vibes. And then we're just totally strength building. We're really not flowing as much. We may do some technique, but really it's about strength building. When I don't know if I've ever told you guys this before, when I start to lose the calluses on my hands, I know that I'm going to be weak on the pole. And I'm starting to get like, they're starting to go away. I don't really care whether I have calluses on my hands and they're not as smooth as my hand should be. I don't really care. I want my strength. And I know that I'm stronger when I have calluses on my hands. So we're about to build these calluses and put them calluses back on our palms and we'll head to work. It's 10:19 in the morning. I'm ready. So let's just go get into this because this has been long awaited. And actually, hold on. I have been working out. So I don't want you guys to think that I have not been working out. I just haven't really gone hard on a pole this week. So today's the day. All right, guys, we are in here and ready to get started. So I'm just going to do some walking around the pole, just some warm-ups, just some vibe. Like I'm just going to connect with the pole and then we're going to see where it takes us. I'm feeling like I need to work on what I'm weak in right now. So I'll feel that out when I get into the warm-ups because some days I feel higher power and then other days like I'm like fast twitch versus slow twitch muscles, like which ones I want to work on. So I probably do a little bit of both, but I'm not really sure. Actually, let me stop forecasting and trying to figure out what it is because once I touch the pole, then I'll know for sure. So let's just get into it.
You and me is like perfection. I've been loving our progression, but I gotta make a confession, no. Lately I've been having questions, oh. See, I've been missing your affection, and this kinda reminds me of the last one. Maybe it's time I learn my lesson, no. Maybe step back from my protection, no. Tell me, am I still your baby? Or just holding on to memories and the way you used to make me crazy? Or did I do something wrong? Are we still going strong? Or you're stringing me along? Then it's like you. If I have to ask, then I probably already got my answer. But before I commit relationship suicide, tell me a little, reading in between the lines a little. Tell me if we lost the vibe a little,
So we've done a little bit of warm up and I'm noticing some areas that need some work. So I'm gonna work on control and then also to just doing reps in control because that's how I build my strength. Like that's how I'm able to get a little stronger, gain a little bit more muscle by really slowing down, controlling the movement, and then also repping it out. So instead of like going through a whole like flow or routine, I'm gonna stick in the pocket. Like I'm gonna stay right there in one move and just fine tune it. So that's what you're gonna see me work on now.
Thought that I would be a bit at peace by now. Yeah, you're lying in the shadows of my room. Oh, always heard your voice, I forget the sound now. You're awfully quiet while I cry out for you. Oh, I know. have much to say, yeah, that's clear now. But I won't keep on giving you grace while my heart's broken. But you take the time away.
Okay, so that felt good, but now I need to do that about 20 more times. So it's super simple, but what I feel is like the muscles that need to like engage. Get the blood flowing in the muscles so that I can hold them a little longer. I can take my time with it. I can control my breathing, which I'm not doing. So I'm gonna go back in and do that again. It's super simple, but the smaller things, the smaller movements, fine-tuning those things helps when you're ready to take it a step further and work on fast twitch muscles, because you're able to hold moves and you're able to hold your flow cleaner and longer. So I'm going back in.
Go faster, give me the best.
Yeah. Ain't no way.
This time I'm gonna try to speed it up, but I'm gonna try to keep that same flow and control. So I'll change songs so I can change tempos a little bit, just so my body can work with the song, with the same movements, but just at different cadences, if that makes sense. So now that we've got the warm-up out of the way, and now that we're doing a little bit of the training and the conditioning, now I'm gonna change the tempo. So before I did a little slower, and now I'm gonna go a little faster with the music and see how my body can acclimate to the different tempos of tune. So I don't know, sometimes you could lose control if you change the music, if you go a little faster. Sometimes certain moves don't work, but if you have control of your body from top to bottom, waist included, then you're able to slow down or speed up with still having the same control and that beauty of flow as well. So I'm just gonna speed up the music and I'm gonna play, and let's see how this goes. That's really important too. Sometimes like you can get a move and then it's amazing, and then other times it's like, what's happening with my body? Like, why isn't it connecting? So I guess that's one of those days. So we're gonna keep working on that move, and then we need to go aerial because I see some calluses coming back, but it takes some time. So now I'm gonna do some pull-ups on the pole, and I'll show you how I do these particular pull-ups because it's working core and it's working shoulders and biceps. So I'll show you how I do that. Actually, let me talk you through it a little bit, and then I'll kind of get into the drills of it. So the pole is on static because I usually do this on spin, but because I'm doing this as an actual pull-up drill, I'm gonna keep it on static. So one hand goes low, one hand goes high, and then I'm just gonna lift and lower and lift and lower. So these are my pull-ups. This particular way of doing a pull-up, so I'm working on lats, I'm working on delts, I'm working on core, because I have to turn my body and twist it and face the ceiling. So I'm showing you the beginner drill, the beginning part of the drill. So it's just like here and back and here and back, like that's like kind of like step one. So again, I'm gonna go here and down and here and down. So if I really wanna push it all the way through and through, I need to turn my body so that it faces more of the ceiling. So I'm gonna go in this position and I'm gonna go turn, push, 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 push. So you wanna push and down and push and down. So then the push-up is, which is the reps, right? So it's not just here, which is a rep, and you can rep this out. So this could be like your beginner level 1, and then your beginner level 2 and 3 could be you going here and taking it down, really pushing through the lats and taking it down. Now the other way you can do a push-up is or a pull up, I should say, because it really is a push and pull. So it's really like a push pull move. So you're really gonna go here, and I'm gonna push, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, like that, yeah? So I'm actually lifting my chest, pushing away and lifting my chest so I can get some height and rotation in my back. So I'll start here because I was twisting around that way. So I'm gonna pull and push. And I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Yeah. So that push pull allows me to really get some work out of my shoulders and my lats. That's where I feel most of the work is here in my lats and my shoulders, and actually my biceps too, a lot of wrist, but mainly in this area here and here. So it feels like a V. So this area from here to here is working in that move. So now I'm gonna play with it by myself. I wanna play with music just so I can get a couple more reps out of it. So I've been practicing it a while, and I think I figured it out. I think it's just a head tilt that I'm not getting, or that I wasn't getting, but I think I figured it out. So I'll show you, I won't talk through it, but I'll show you kind of what it's supposed to be when my head is tilted all the way back. Because I noticed I was looking at the ceiling and I was like, why is it not, it's not right. Like something is not right. So when I take my head all the way back, then I have like a greater lift in my chest. So I'll show you how I do that. I gotta get back in the vibe. Like I kind of lost it, so. And this happens when I train. Like I get in my head, and then I'm like, I have like 2 left feet. I don't know what happens. So okay, let's try this again.
Yeah. Ain't nowhere we could be if 2 or 3 don't agree. If you and me don't evolve, yeah. You and me don't evolve, yeah. Ain't no plans out of sight. Ain't no talk back or fight. If you and me ain't.
I don't know how that looked, but it felt a little better. I'll have to run it back just to see. But I'm gonna keep practicing that because I feel like I need a lot more work. And I'll come back with you. I'm out of breath. When I am moving on to the next exercise. So the next thing I'm gonna work on is opening my hip flexors. I like to do this on the floor. I may have shown you guys this before, but we will definitely do it after we finish on the pole anyway. But I like to open my hips on the pole as well. You can absolutely do it on the pole. So I'm gonna go for an inside leg hang, and then I'm going to stretch the outer leg as well. So you're gonna be able to open, truly open, like loosen those muscles like near the top of your quads, and then also to the lower back. So this whole area will be open once we do our inside leg hang. So hopefully I can show you if my body doesn't twist a little bit, but I'll show you that. So I'm gonna go into an inside leg hang, and then eventually I'm gonna grab the outside leg as well. I'm just gonna pull up on the pole, go for an inside leg hang, pull up, hopefully you guys can see. So here, I'm gonna make sure that there's no micro bend in that back leg. So I don't wanna go here, I don't wanna go here. I just wanna straighten it out, keep that knee straight. And you can flex your foot if you wanna get a little more tension in your quad. I actually do this move here when I am doing glute exercises as well. So I'm tensing up my glute and bouncing, but also just making sure that in that bounce I'm contracting. So it's not just a random bounce, I'm actually contracting my glutes. So in this position, I'm just hanging out here, and I'm just gonna swing the leg forward and take the leg back. And swing forward and take it back. And then eventually, I'm gonna grab that outside leg, grabbing at the ankle. I probably should have taken my leg warmer off, but grab at the ankle and pull towards my face. So I'm gonna drill that until I am in a different shape and move. But for now, I just want to begin to start to open my hips, keep my core tight, utilize my glutes, and hang. So I'm going to do a couple of those drills by myself, and then I'll come back to you and show you the next thing I'm going to work on. I'm starting to loosen up a little bit. So I'm gonna pull up. Trying not to spin too much. And there's the spin. So I'm just relaxing in the move, making sure that my back doesn't feel tight, shoulders don't feel tight. And just breathing, hanging out in here. And then I'm just gonna proceed to grab this outside leg and turn my face towards my toes, which means I need to go this way. I don't know if you guys can see me. I'm trying to turn. I'm trying to turn so you can see. Because normally I would do this on spin. And now I'm just loosening up my muscles as I'm breathing. That feels so good. Let me walk my hands up a little bit more. I think we did it. I don't know. I'll have to watch back the video and see.
I ain't scared of nothing, really they come from nothing. Boys think they the same, but all them niggas fronting. Why they mouth keep running, I've been up to something. Let me rap real quick. Look. Washing that dirt off, they spit, I turn off. Same shit I heard y'all, who learned y'all? Matter of fact, who birthed y'all? I think they curse y'all, like Kershaw. I dodge, I curve y'all. I don't return calls, cause they call at my phone for a favor. I get to it later, the shit's my turn, dog. Not a greyhound, I'm a mastiff with the misfits and the bad kids. Got a vision, dog, and it's massive. Yeah, it's my ball, I ain't passing. Hope Kendall know who the champ is. Got a bone to pick, no snatching. Mark my spot, yeah, I mapped it. Left my paw prints on the canvas.
Hey, I tried on spin. So hopefully it was okay, but we'll keep playing and see how we like it. And we need to clean it up because right now it's just this move to that move, but now we got to make it a little more fluid. So I'll keep playing and we're going to clean it up. We always do. So I'm going to catch my breath. I'm going to go back into it. Molly, go potty. Go potty, Mom. I have to go stretch. Get off the camera. I need to go stretch, Mom. Come on, I need to go stretch. Oh, seriously? And then you're gonna sit down? That was a really good pole session. I am so excited. Like, I feel so like alive after I pole. It was really, really good. So I have to make sure that I remember to train that same combo and that same move, because when you stop moving, you really do lose it. So I need to get back to practicing that more often. But I'm glad I got it back pretty easily, you know, with my lift and twist and, you know, just different moves and stuff. So, and I feel loose too. I feel like pretty loose in my hip flexors. Marley, what's happening? So now we're gonna do a stretch and cool down. So I like to start with the Cobra because the Cobra hits like my back in all the places that I feel tight. So in my upper, middle, and lower back. So I like to just flow through it, not necessarily with any reps or sets involved, but just more at the pace of my breathing. And then I'm just gonna go up and do cat-cow. Because now I'm gonna involve my hips in the movement too. And because my hips have been open on the pole, I'm gonna also go into my lunge stretch, which I love. So I'm just gonna really make sure that that back knee is stretched out. And if I need to, I'm just gonna hold onto the wall so I can get another stretch in. We gotta do the other side. Ugh. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes doing the other side, I have to really think about it because I'm like, my body doesn't really want to do the other side. But let's get into it. Ugh. Then another stretch that I really like to do, I don't know if I've ever shown you guys this and we talked through it, but I love to stretch my legs and do a little bit of a spread on the wall. Place my hips onto the wall. Then I'm gonna turn, keeping my hips onto the wall, and place my legs straight. Yo, this guy. So I'm gonna place my legs onto the wall. Keep your butt on the wall too, and just spread your legs. And as you do that, you're gonna try to take your chest and push it onto the wall. Don't forget your breathing. My legs really wanna fall further down, but there's a little bit of a lip here on the wall, so I know I won't be able to drop them any farther. All right, guys, so I'm gonna call that the end of the video for now because I'm hungry and I'm gonna take this guy to the park and we're going for a walk. So thank you guys so much for joining me. We have more workouts to do tomorrow, so I'm gonna make sure I get in my protein and my carbs to fuel me for tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget to please like and share so more people can see and take part of our journey. Thank you so much for being a part of my community and the community with this little fur ball. So Marley, thanks you guys too. Yes. And we will see you in the next one. Bye guys.